This pot roast fell apart as soon as my fork touched it. 8 hours in the slow cooker, but the real secret? It wasn't the 8 hours, it was the 5 minutes before. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hey everyone, this is Paula Deen's pot roast from her Lady & Sons cookbook. And y'all, I'm cooking this because I need an easy win tonight. So an easy dinner and something I know that the boys will love. For this recipe, we are going to need a 3 to 4 pound chuck roast, onions sliced thinly, Paula Deen's house seasoning. We'll need 3 bay leaves. We'll need crushed beef bouillon cubes, garlic minced, 1 can of condensed cream of mushroom soup. We'll need about a half a cup of Chardonnay. I'm just using this box wine. Okay, first thing first, Paula Deen says that we need to sear the pot roast before it goes into the crock pot. And that's not optional, not a suggestion. It's gotta happen. That's where the magic is. So I'm sprinkling Paula Deen's house seasoning on all sides. And Paula says not to be shy, and I'm not going to. I'm getting all the sides and the ends, and I'm rubbing it in just a little bit as well. Okay, everybody, we have our beef is seasoned on all sides. I've got my skillet that's hot. We're gonna sear it on all the sides before we put it in the crock pot. So let's do it. You wanna hear something? This sizzle right here. This is the sound of the Maillard reaction. Fancy word, simple meaning, just meaning that flavor is being created right now by that crust being created on our pot roast. If you skip this step, your pot roast won't forgive you, and neither will your family. This is where the magic is. We're gonna let it sear until we're good and brown on all the sides. We're not cooking the roast, but we're building the flavor foundation. So every minute on the skillet is worth 10 minutes in the slow cooker. Flavor just amplified that much more. All right, in goes the roast. Now we'll layer onions. They're just gonna go right on top. Not gonna be neat about it, just piling them on. We'll throw in the bay leaves. We're gonna sprinkle on our crushed bouillon cubes. Sprinkle on our garlic. And then our cream of mushroom soup, we'll spoon that on top. I'm gonna smooth it out just a little bit. And here's where it gets real. Paula says we need 1/4 cup to a half a cup. I'm going with a half a cup of Chardonnay. And y'all, this is just some box wine. Nothing fancy here, not spending a $30 on a bottle to just pour in my crock pot. Box wine is what we have, and box wine is what we're using. Then we're gonna cover with just enough water, a whole pot roast. Put the lid on, set it for 8 hours on low. That pot roast is gonna do its thing for the next 8 hours. I'm not gonna check on it. I'm not gonna stir it. I'm not gonna peek. I'm just gonna trust the process and let it do its thing. So 8 hours from now, we'll see if that sear actually made a difference. I'm betting it did, but if you wanna find out, stick around. I'll show you at the end. But for now, I've got 4 other recipes to get together for Fancy Dinner Friday, and I'm gonna get started on this. Our pot roast has finished its 8 hours bathing in this delicious broth it's made. We're gonna go ahead and get it plated, and it's already falling apart as I pull it out of this crock pot. Look at this. Make sure we grab some of those onions to go with it. And look at this beautiful pot roast. It literally just melts, falls apart. This pot roast fell apart as soon as my fork hit it. That's good. It's so tender. It has so much flavor. I can kind of taste a little bit of the Chardonnay, but I taste more of the salt and pepper and the garlic in here with the onion. This is good. Let's get it on the table. If you've ever skipped the sear on your pot roast, don't. It's only 5 minutes and it makes all the difference. If you're on a quest like me to find recipes that your family will gather at the dinner table for, subscribe and we'll figure it out together. Until next time, I'll see you at the dinner table.